My name is Mary Sewall, and we will start with lesson 2. We will play chords and also musical notes. We will get started because it's complicated and the time goes by very fast, so we will do it now. We will work with Beethoven, and we want to write down the notes so you will be able to practice at home. And I will give you a sample of how to do that. You must have music paper, and you could download it from the computer. If you don't know how to do that, you could buy music paper or you could make your own. You get a ruler and neatly make 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it makes 4 spaces. You will have to look at my lesson 1 to learn much of this. And then after you make your music paper, and we will start here. We do this. It is, all right. We start here after we have the paper, and then we put 4/4 time, meaning 4 beats to a measure. I already put the bar lines down, and that makes measures. Now, these are notes, and we have gone over them in lesson 1, so I won't spend the time on that, but it is Every Good Boy Does Fine and FACE. Now, we have notes here that we could do. I'll only do a few of them because of the time element, and then we put the make lines here, and we do the second one here, and E and D, and I'll do 2 more, C, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then E, D, and this. Okay, so now put the pen down, and this is the key of C. This is C, middle C, which explains it on lesson 1. And we start with the 3rd finger of the right hand. E, E, F, G. G, 4, 3, 2. We're going to do it that way. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. Now I could keep going, but the time will go by so fast and we won't know anything. So now what we have here, we have chords. We play the chords with the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 3, 1. Now the 2 black keys and the 3. We have 5, 3, 1. It's called the C chord. C chord. Take your hand off, find the 2 black keys, and every second note will play a C scale. So now, all right, I'm ready to play the C scale. So now suppose I want to pull this lid down, and I can't. I can't play the piano because I don't have any strength. If I want to pull this cover, I have to exert energy. I have to use my hand, I have to use my arm, my shoulder, and many times my back. And the only way I could pull this down is if I put pressure on it. Otherwise, I can't play the piano. So now I'm going to put pressure on here. And I'm able to play. Then I relax. I have to relax my hand. I play it again. And that's a C chord. 5, 3, 1. A C chord. And if I see a C here, it means I play the chord at the beginning of the measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so on. For this whole line, I play this chord. Alright? Now, if I want to play it together, first of all, 5, 4, 3, 2, and I only play the chord at the beginning. So, remember, there's no power here. I can't play anything. I can't do anything. I must exert effort. Okay, I will exert effort. The next line is virtually the same, except I have a new chord to play, a G7, a G7 chord. It is 4, 2, 1, right in the, no problem, right in the hand here, 4, 2, 1. And again, I must put pressure on my hand or I don't play. G7, and then back to the C. I will start here. Now back to C. And that's it. The whole song, actually, it's the same one. But it looks very complicated, but it's the same piece. We have the C chord and we have the melody. It just looks different, but it's the same. This one here is easier to play and look at. So then we could play the whole song of Beethoven. Hi, we're taking an intermission, and during that time I will play a piece that we will do the following lesson. the book that I wrote, and I have 5 books. Each one goes more difficult and adds more things to it. So it's very knowledgeable. It tells about reading music, how to read it, and music is mathematical. It also talks about the guitar and gives the fingering, because a guitar only has 6 strings and a piano has 88, but yet they are related. But then the scales have a pattern, and it tells the pattern how it is worked out. It has a formula, and that is very informative, and has some pieces here, but it's more like a dictionary, and it explains things that it's very difficult to do otherwise. We're going to play the C scale. It is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This G and this G, it comes from the treble clef, meaning this will always be in the same place. We have a line, a space, line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space, line. And you'll find your melodies in 7 letters, which is the Beethoven, and the other piece we have about 6 letters. And that's the piece that, in lesson 1, it was called On Top of Old Smoky, and that it is this piece. But this one here is the same thing. It looks complicated, but it's really the same piece. But I will put this away because we don't have fingering on this one. So now, what I will do is we have fingering here. All right? And the difference is we have 3 chords that we have to learn in this piece. But before we do that, okay, we will play the melody first. It is slightly different from the other piece. So this is 3/4 time. It means only 3 beats in a measure. 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we start with middle C. Finger 1. And 1, 2, 3. We have to stretch. 1, 2, 3. 1, and 3 beats. 3 beats. And these are ties, meaning we don't play them again until we come to here. All right, now we have the same C chord that we played with the other piece. And a tie. Now we have a new chord here, F, which we did not have in the other piece. The F chord is here. 5 to 2, 1. 5, and where the 3 black keys are, that's the F chord, which when we see this F, we play the F chord. So I will play from the beginning. First we play the C and then the F. Alone. Now together. And the F chord. And it's a tie. Another F chord. And a C chord. And hold it. And hold it. And hold it. Now we play the G7 chord that we had in the other piece. Alright, so now we have to actually go over this because we have the melody that we have to learn first. This is middle C, 1, 2, 3. This is C, and it's a time. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to play it again with the G7 chord. This doesn't get a chord, only wherever it's marked. Now we have a tie. Now we play. We don't play the right hand, but we play a chord and back to C because they're ties to melody. G7, and it's a tie. And it's a tie. Don't play the kid, but play the F and play the C chord, and then again. And it's a tie. Play the chord. Play the C chord. Don't play the right hand, play a chord. Play a chord. And then G7. And a G7. And just a chord.